Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, I will be doing my preview for the upcoming match between the FIJIAN Drua and the Highlanders. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. But nonetheless, let's get straight into this preview. Right, so this game being played in Fiji, I'm very excited to see how many people turn up for this matchup. It should be an atmosphere and a half, and hopefully the FIJIAN Drua really step up to the occasion. But for this game, they have got a strong lineup. They've got a couple returns, and we are going to be breaking it down in this preview. But first of all, we will be looking at previous fixtures. Then after that, we go into the key players that I feel will be important in this fixture for both of these teams. And then last but not least, I will be giving my prediction for what I think the score will be in this matchup. First of all, the FIJIAN Drua, they are on a losing streak currently, but they certainly want to change that. They played pretty well up against the Blues, I thought, in their last week's fixture, but we will be looking through at their previous three, which does include a loss to the Waratahs, 38-14, a loss to the Brumbies, 33-12, and then their last game was up against the Blues last week, and they did lose it 35 points to 18. So the problem that the Drua have got at the moment is still a little bit of that discipline, but I'm hoping that it will be a lot better, although in front of a home crowd, they're just going to get lifted to that next level. The feel of that ground is going to be absolutely brilliant, and hopefully the FIJIAN Drua do handle the pressure well. Looking through at the Highlanders for what they have been able to do in their recent fixtures, they did have a win over Moana Pacifica, 37 points to 17. Then they had a very close game up against the Hurricanes, in which they did lose 22 points to 21. Now last week, they did actually lose. They were the only New Zealand side to lose their game of Super Rugby, in the end getting beaten by the Brumbies, 28 points to 17. So the Highlanders, they are coming off a loss. FIJIAN Drua coming off a loss. Maybe someone will be able to find that next little gear shift in this matchup. But now we will look through at a few key players for both of the sides. I'm going to highlight three players for both teams that I feel will be able to do well in this fixture. First of all, I will be starting with the FIJIAN Drua, a man who is back out on the left wing. And it is going to be absolutely incredible to see Vainea Habosi back in the FIJIAN Drua lineup. He is, for me, the informed winger of the competition. He didn't play last week, but now he's back and rearing to go. He is dangerous, he's quick, he's powerful, he's got a perfect running line when anyone is right next to him, and hopefully he will be able to pick himself up a try in this game. It's going to be a tough day at the office for Sam Gilbert to be able to mark him, that is for sure. Now another player that I am going to be saying will have a good game here for the FIJIAN Drua, it is none other than Frank Lamani. He is back in the starting lineup also, and for me, he's got that experience, he's got that skill, he just needs to put it all together out there on the field up against the Highlanders. And the reason I've said he's so important is because he's up against Aaron Smith, who is certainly going to make it a tough day at the office for Lamani. So if he keeps his composure, finding those backs that he needs, the likes of his centres, also really feeding the ball well to Tetitela, I would say that the FIJIAN Drua will be able to get themselves a nice little bit of front foot ball. Then the last name that I've got on my list, it is Valive Mera. I feel like with his long arms over the breakdown, number 7 for this game, he is going to be able to get himself a couple turnovers, as the Highlanders in recent weeks, they're missing more tackles than they usually do, and also they seem to be giving away a few too many penalties at the breakdown. So that is why I feel Mera might be able to make the most of that opportunity and will get himself a couple turnovers. Now looking through at the three names I've gone with for the Highlanders in this match, it's kind of strange how similar they are in some regards. It's going to be Billy Harman, the number 7 for the Highlanders. Same thing, is a tackling workhorse. Normally would be leading the competition with tackles made, but unfortunately due to an injury has missed a majority of Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. Aaron Smith is my second name for the Highlanders. I mean, that almost speaks for itself. He's a very dangerous player, and he is back in the starting lineup and will be rearing to go with those bullet passes. Then the last name that I've got is Thomas Umanga Jensen. He has been terrific in this competition, making a huge amount of meters. I believe he made something ridiculous, like 100 meters last week in their game up against the Brumbies. So if he is able to play like that up against the FIJIAN Drua, not only is he going to end up with a couple bruises, because I'm sure he'll get a couple shots in the ribcage from some tough tackling from FIJIAN Drua, but he will also maybe be able to get himself over the try line. But those are the three players for both of the sides. So now that means we're up to the prediction stage. I always dread this because sometimes I can get it well and truly wrong. Other times I get relatively close. I haven't been able to get it spot on perfect yet. Maybe this one could be the game, but I have decided for this matchup that the FIJIAN Drua in front of a home crowd at ANZ Stadium, that's just going to elevate their game to the next level, which is why I'm saying the FIJIAN Drua, they will win this game, and they will win it by 5 points. I'm saying it's a close one, but in the end, the FIJIAN Drua just sneak it. And that will be a very awesome game to watch. Nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all for the next one.